Well, we have some big breaking news coming in. A strong letter by Justice Yashwant Verma to former Chief Justice of India, Justice Khanna. Justice Verma has refused to resign or step down. Justice Verma says that he has been denied personal hearing, in-house committee report. He has called it a fraud. And Justice Verma desperately defends himself. Justice Verma has now hit back, refusing to resign, calling the in-house probe a fraud and accusing the system of denying him a fair hearing. And this is a scathing letter to the former CJI, Justice Khanna. We have our executive editor, legal, Ridham Bharadwaj, joining us live on the phone line. Ridham, this is a desperate attempt by Justice Yashwant Verma to cover up and also defend himself.
Absolutely. This was actually on May 6th, earlier that it had been filed. It is not a new development, Deepak, but we've accessed this letter, which is clearly him defying anything that has happened in this case. In fact, the letter very clearly says he was advised by the former Chief Justice of India, Justice Khanna, to resign or take voluntary retirement within 48 hours. He refused to do so, and that is when the panel's report was forwarded to the president and action is now being taken. It has reached the level of, we are being told, impeachment motion being moved by the government with consultation with all sides. One of the rare times that an impeachment motion against a judicial officer is being moved. The judge declined to take Chief Justice of India's advice. Now, I want to go through the content letters. May 6th was the date on which he wrote this letter. May 4th, is when the letter was written by former Chief Justice of India, Justice Khanna, to him after he got the report stating that, yes, there was unaccounted cash found in the storeroom of Justice Verma. He writes that he believes that this was an unfair process to him. He then says, you have to understand, I have served the institution for more than 11 years. A decision such as the one your letter advises me to take entails due deliberation. You cannot just give me a 48-hour window. He then says at no point during the inquiry I was told that the evidence has been gathered. I was never afforded a meaningful opportunity to address the allegations. These are all the words that are usually said in any case. If in fact the kind of hearing that is not given to the person is afforded and the person wants it. And then finally, Justice Verma says, even after finding of serious misconduct was rendered, advice was rendered, justice sent. In the other case he talks about, it says, was given sufficient time. He says that therefore you will be distraught to know, Justice Khanna, that we have not been given proper time and therefore this report is flawed. He attacks the report and says it's fundamentally flawed. And therefore, he says that this report should be maintained and be confidential, Deepak.
Right, Ridham. We also have Anil Tiwari, Allahabad High Court Bar Association President, joining us live this morning. A very good morning to you, sir. How do you look at this particular letter dated May 6th that we have accessed, where Justice Yashwant Verma is now casting aspersions on the in-house committee that was appointed by the Supreme Court, and also he has called the report of this committee fundamentally flawed and unjust?
देखिए, थोड़ा डिफरेंट है इसको देखिए. मेरा नजरिया ये है कि आप इस लेटर का लास्ट पैराग्राफ देखिए, जहां इन्होंने ये कहा कि रिपोर्ट के बारे में क्रिटिसाइज करने के बाद नीचे की तरफ लिखते हैं कि रिपोर्ट को कॉन्फिडेंशियल रखा जाए. ये इनका फ्रस्ट्रेशन देख लीजिए. आपकी रिपोर्ट को कॉन्फिडेंशियल रखने की बात कर रहे हैं, जबकि पब्लिक का ये राइट है जानने का. मैं इसको इस नजरिए से देखता हूं कि जस्टिस यशवंत वर्मा ने जज को एक सर्विस के एंगल से देखते हैं, जबकि सच्चाई ये है कि मेयर एलिगेशन, एक हल्का सा डाउट भी हो जाए तो जज को जज नहीं रह सकता. पब्लिक ट्रस्ट का सवाल है. इसलिए ये अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ हियरिंग की जो बात करते हैं, लेट द मैटर बी, इम्पीचमेंट आएगा, उसमें जो कुछ होना है वहां पे तो डिबेट होगी. जस्टिस वर्मा इंस्टीट्यूशन से बड़े नहीं है. इंस्टीट्यूशन को बचाने के लिए जस्टिस वर्मा को खुद रिजाइन करना चाहिए. इसलिए जस्टिस वर्मा का ये फ्रस्ट्रेशन है, नथिंग एल्स. मेरी राय तो ये है, मैं तो आज आपके चैनल के माध्यम से ये कहूंगा कि please, Mr. Verma, please step down to protect the interest of the public in judiciary, public faith, system.
Sir, he has also
And
claimed
ये
that. हाँ, please continue, sir.
जो हमारी लड़ाई जो थी बार एसोसिएशन की, ये उसकी जीत है, उसकी दिशा में हम पब्लिक की जीत है, आम जनता की जीत है, न्याय की जीत है। मैंने पहले भी कहा था कि सिस्टम में 99% जजेस आर ऑनेस्ट। एक आदमी पे डाउट होता है, पूरा सिस्टम कोलैप्स करने की सिचुएशन आ जाती है। सिस्टम पूरा जब कोलैप्स हो जाएगा तो कंट्री कोलैप्स हो जाएगी, डेमोक्रेसी कोलैप्स हो जाएगी। जस्टिस वर्मा इस एंगल से नहीं देखते, वो तो ये सोचते हैं कि मैं एक नौकरी कर रहा हूं इसलिए मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ हियरिंग की जरूरत है। नॉट एट ऑल रिक्वायर्ड। पिछली 4 बार 5 बार इससे पहले इंपीचमेंट प्रोसीडिंग क्या हुआ, ये नहीं फेयर है तो ये खुद एफआईआर कर देते कि इनके घर में कुछ गड़बड़ियां हुई हैं। इन्होंने क्यों नहीं एफआईआर की? तो अब मेरा तो ये कहना है कि इंपीचमेंट अलग से चले, इनके ऊपर तुरंत इमीडिएटली एफआईआर होनी चाहिए। ये रिजाइन इसलिए नहीं कर रहे हैं क्योंकि इन्हें पता है कि जैसे ही रिजाइन करेंगे वैसे ही ये एफआईआर इनके खिलाफ हाईकोर्ट बार खुद कर देगी। इसलिए इन्हें पता है इस बात। हाईकोर्ट, इलाहाबाद हाईकोर्ट बार इज अपोजिंग हिज एवरी मूव वी आर अपोजिंग इट, बिकॉज ये हमारे यहां से गए थे और इन्होंने हमारा बहुत नुकसान कर दिया है। इलाहाबाद हाईकोर्ट को आज इनके नाम से जोड़ा जा रहा है और जिसकी हम लोगों को बहुत तकलीफ हुई है।